Hello, everybody. I'm wearing my special news hat today. It's actually the special hat for whatever I'm doing that day. But before we start, remember, today's broadcast is sponsored by 0 calorie mugged root beer. It amazingly, zero sugar rather, it amazingly tastes like mug root beer. But let's get to it, see if there's any news in the newspaper. We have something, oh well, this week's star of the week is going to be Carson Long. Looks like it might be a high scorer. I'm going to guess he did something big with basketball or something, but we'll see. Okay, something called Ampliform Returns. Provides food and prizes, but not a lot of answers. Representatives from Ampliform for Philadelphia-based solar company. Oh, it's about the solar thing. Whatever. Are you a nonprofit org, creative entrepreneur? Do you need money? Of course you do. Upcoming events will help you learn how to access more funds. I'm not going to go through all those, but apparently maybe stuff that tells you how to get a small business started or whatever you might be doing. So that's good. So maybe go out there and Google. It looks like it's sponsored by the Center Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. In a nutshell, the foundation helps grow philanthropy in Santa County. Okay. So this just says nonprofit org. Well, it says creative entrepreneur. That's not necessarily nonprofit to me, but anyway. Losing hope. Things that make you go, huh. Reliance Fire Company proposes merging with Morris Township. If you live around here, I think you'd be like me and go, really? The two places are not very close. If you remember last week, we found out that Hope, which is in Phillipsburg, and Chester Hill, which is in Chester Hill, are going to merge, but they're just across the creek from each other. Reliance and Morris, they're, whatever. We'll see how that works out. Also, I've heard rumors that the Osceola Fire Company is planning to merge with Johnstown. Calling all cooks, costume lovers, and street performers. A Mardi Gras carnival is coming to town. Prepare thyself for the contest. Look at the headline there. This is going to be March 1st, by the way. And there's going to be a gumbo cook-off, a costume contest. Let's see. This is continued on 2, so. Oh, and it says they have a need for street performers. The CCCTC is celebrating Career and Education Month. Okay. Mountaintop Fire Company will be having a roast beef dinner. I don't see the date. I guess it must be this weekend, so probably Sunday. But they got takeout and delivery and eat in, and it's $12 for an adult and $6 for a child. Oh, okay, I see at the end. It does say February 9th. That'd be next Sunday. By the way, You know, this Sunday is Let's Go Kill a Woodchuck Day. It's always a big surprise. Will that groundhog see its shadow? And the surprise answer is always yes, yes. Yes, there will be 6 more weeks of winter. Okay, we have some obituaries. We have Robert Bob Snyder, born in 1934. Carl John Graham, born in 1968. Nathan W. Jake Myers, born in 1943. And here's a Hugh K. Granton, born in 1941. Okay, we got us a police report. Bobbin and weavin'. Bobby Bratton, 49, of West Decatur, was stopped by state police on Blue Ball Road in Boggs and determined to be under the influence of drugs. Charges are pending. In the ditch. Michael Smeal, 65, of Allport, was driving on 879 when he lost control, spun counterclockwise, and went in the ditch. He was not injured. His passenger, Laura Smeal, 40, also of Allport, had a possible injury and was transported to the hospital. Equal opportunity employer. A 17-year-old Hotstale boy was driving his 2014 Malibu south on Teutonic Avenue in Brisbane. He failed to stop at a stop sign and struck a 2018 Ford EcoSport being driven northbound on 153. Kendra Turner, 25, of Kernsville. No, I guess it says you have being driven by her. Turner's vehicle was spun around and struck a utility pole. Both units sustained disabling damage. One was towed. They both were towed by 2 different companies. So yeah, it says he failed to stop at a stop sign. For those of you who may be new to driving, when you see a stop sign, that means you're supposed to stop there. Stay in your lane. A 16-year-old Hotstale boy was driving his 2018 Ram 1500 southbound on Crooked Sewer Road in Decatur when he went off the road and went up on top of a guardrail where the vehicle came to a final rest. The boy was charged with failing to keep his vehicle in his own lane. By the way, this says guide rail, but as far as I'm concerned, in Pennsylvania, we have guardrails. Okay. Let's see. Basketball scoreboard. Classified. Yeah, we do have a memory lane that doesn't look too old. But this says a beautiful rare truck, Bob Whitmer, owner of Williamsport Crane and Rigging, brought this 1989 autocar semi to Phillipsburg this week. Okay. So that's memory lane, the 1989 truck. Star of the week, Carson Long. Oh, there's All-State. Let's see what he did that made him All-State. Carson Long was honored on January 25th at the Hen Harris Hotel in Harrisburg. Carson was recognized at the banquet for earning All-State for the 2024 season. Carson scored 43 goals and added 8 assists during a remarkable season. Yes, it still hasn't said what his sport is. This marks the second straight year that Carson has been voted All-State. Okay, now it says Carson's Mountie soccer accomplishments: 126 goals, 40 assists, two-time PSCA All-State, four-time first team All-Conference, 3-year team captain. Congratulations to Carson Long. Hello, Howard. And that's all we got for this week. Because like I said last week, I'm boycotting the food people for a while. And I guess that's it. We'll see you later. And thanks, Howard.
And that's the way it is.